Sorry, my voice is a little bit hoarse. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. How is everybody doing today? It's not that windy here today. The palm trees are not swaying back and forth as vigorously. So this is nice. It's a little bit, well, there's a little bit of wind, which is what I'm trying to say. Maybe about 5 miles per hour. Nice little cool breeze, and it's about 72 degrees. I mean, I can't ask for any better weather. And I hope the weather is nice in your neck of the woods. Today I have another great topic that's going to hit home with many of you, because most people nowadays are on social media, and most people are on multiple platforms of social media, like myself. Especially if you're running a business, social media is one of the best ways to get the word out of your business, whether it's an online, offline business, or a combination of both. Some people have online and offline aspects of their business. That's actually the best way to do it. Even if you have a storefront, you know, having the ability nowadays to ship globally and have a storefront, it's going to tremendously increase your profits. A success story regarding a pretty famous entrepreneur by the name of Gary Vaynerchuk. He's been out here on YouTube and social media for a while. When he was younger, before all the Google ad rates went up a few decades ago, he was working in his father's liquor store. I believe it was in New York somewhere. And basically turned a $3 million per year business, his father's wine shop and liquor shop, into a $60 million a year business because of the internet. And because of how he got on the forefront of learning how to advertise and brand yourself on the internet, specifically on Google. And he was leveraging all these platforms when they used to give you free organic traffic. And then he was also buying ads when the ad rates were cheaper. He's always been at the forefront of innovation. If I only knew back then what I know now, gosh. But yeah, the internet is a great place if you know how to use it properly, and if you know how to leverage it along with your real life off the internet, in person, right? They call it IRL nowadays, right? In real life. Hey everybody, I'll get to the chat in just a few here. Just gonna wait for some more people to pop on in. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about why people troll on YouTube and the internet in general. And we're gonna also discuss male versus female trolling. Is there even such a thing? And this is all based on my personal experiences over the past 5 years, because there really is nothing documented regarding this. It's still so new, but it's happening. And it's so new that there really isn't anything written on this, right? Maybe 10, 20, 30 years from now, people will write many books regarding, you know, why people troll on YouTube and the internet in general. Maybe I'll be one of them, right? People have asked me to do that many times. Maybe I'll find the time, make the time to do it one of these days, right? But in the meantime, all I can do is share my personal experiences and thoughts on what I've seen. And I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. And I've actually shared a lot throughout many of my various streams I've done over the past 5 years between my former channel I used to run and this one, and even my now secondary channel, Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams. By the way, last night I did a stream on Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams. It was late night, about 2 hours long. Had a lot of great people on there. Thank you for being there. And it was a welcome party for my lady who's going to be more active on my YouTube channel and social media. But she's going to be more active in a semi-discreet way. If you want to find out more about that, go to the Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams channel and check out that stream from the studio in very high quality with the brand new Shure SM7B, which sounds freaking great. Love that microphone. My lady thinks I love that microphone more than I love her. No, that's definitely not true, babe. It's just men love their toys, right? We love our toys. You still have to allow us to be the man we've always been before you came into our lives. But doesn't mean that I love my microphone more than I love my woman. Listen, I bust my lady's chops all the time, so I've got to be able to take it when she busts mine, right? Right? Give and take, right? Relationships are give and take, right? They're a two-way street. What goes around comes around, right? Huh. Yeah, I guess somebody decided to come in and troll here today, which is the topic. What were they saying that got them banned? I'm just kind of curious. Can somebody let me know? I don't get a chance to see the messages, and I can't see deleted messages while I'm live on mobile. It won't show me that on the screen here. I wish YouTube allowed that so I can hit view deleted message, even if they're banned. But let's go through the chat here and see who's here. We have Anna Rams in the house. Welcome, Anna. Welcome, Michael Portnoy, respectfully, maturely, and professionally. My lady, welcome to the show. Lewis Fuller's here. I just gave you a like. Thank you so much, Lewis. I appreciate everything that you always do. Thank you, brother, for that. Let's see. Messica. Okay. I mean, who's Messica? And it looks like, is Messica in reference to GW? Are you talking about the Granny's Watching channel? Here's the thing. Unless Jess, that runs the Granny's Watching channel, comes in here on her main account and you guys can verify it in the chat with your mod wrench by going to their channel, it's a fake. Because she's not banned here. She's never been banned here. And I've actually tried to, connect with her by email. She was open to it. But she says she never got my email. I sent her a couple of emails. She said she emailed me, which I don't think she did. I think what happens is that when people like Jess are doing a stream, then there are a lot of people there. They get caught up in the moment, and they think they've done something, like send me an email, for example, and it doesn't actually go through. So hey, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It's not a big deal. It's all good in the hood. But yeah, I'm just letting the moderators know here in my chat, and anyone else that's been following me and supporting me for a while, unless people come in on their main account, then it is assumed to not be them. Okay? And if they can't get through on their main account, there's a reason why they're banned. We don't want them here because they're not the type of content that we're looking to associate with. Right? It's pretty simple, folks. It's pretty simple. Yeah, to kind of respond to a few things going on behind the scenes, my lady is now part of the behind the scenes Coach Eli moderator group chat on Facebook. And my lady put out a voice message earlier and said, you know, I was asking her last night when she was with me, excuse me, if she knows how to properly use Facebook Messenger, the microphone aspect, because some people know how to use it and some people don't. And my woman was saying, you know, she felt like I was treating her like a 5-year-old, right? And baby, that's not the reason. I'm going to explain this because I want you and everyone else to understand why I said that. Excuse me a second. These damn allergies. Coach J-Rom, actually, sorry, Amish. How you doing? Hello, wonderful persons. Hello, Amish. How you doing? Amish is a channel member. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Amish. The reason why I was making sure is because I'm trying to protect your identity. And I do not think you're stupid, and I don't think women are stupid in general. I don't think anyone is stupid in general. Are there stupid people? Sure. But I don't classify stupidity based on gender or anything else. Stupid is stupid regardless of who you are. And I don't think you're stupid, babe. Why would I be with a stupid woman? Right? This all boils down to one thing. And let me be real clear about this so we can move on, because I care about people and I don't belittle people and I don't tell anyone what to do. And, you know, I don't, you know, think anyone specifically is stupid right out of the gate. But it's all about making sure that, you know, you don't make a mistake and put something out there that can identify you, and then people find out who you are before we're ready to put you out there truly publicly, and then all the harassment starts on you, right? So I know you can handle yourself. You're a smart woman, you're a strong woman, and you're a sweet woman too. And I know you know how to use a damn smartphone. Babe, you were born during the same time I was. The technology era. You were born in the Bay Area just like I was, the high-tech capital of the world. I know you know how to use the damn smartphone. Trust me. Women love their smartphone. They love the attention their smartphone brings them. Trust me, babe. I am not questioning at all whether you know how to use your smartphone or not. I have no doubts you know how to use the damn thing. And Aram says, Amish. Right on. But here's the thing. I've learned in life to be the bigger person. Not trying to say, you know, I'm trying to be better than her or anyone. But part of the saying of being the bigger person, what it means is that in that situation, hey, you know what? Come out and say, you know what, that wasn't my intention, or it wasn't my intention to make you feel that way, but if that's how you felt, I apologize. And that's what I'm going to say here now publicly. That's what I'm going to put out here publicly, and that's what I will make my lady aware of privately. I'm sorry if what I was saying and doing to try to help you yesterday and protect you yesterday made you feel that way. Yeah, a lot of times people will misperceive your intentions. And it comes off to Oh, that's a loud old school plane. Like I said, a lot of people misperceive your intentions. And they'll take it as you coming off as belittling them. When, for me, in most cases, it's just about protecting people from evil, because that's just in my nature. But I understand how it comes off to the average everyday person, right? Folks, I've done a lot of personal development on myself over the last 20, 25 years. I've worked hard to become the person I feel I am. I'm not trying to say I'm all that, and it's up to you to decide what your opinion is of me or not, right? But I've worked very hard for over 2 decades with the amount of personal development I've done to be able to be the person I am. And the truth of the matter is, I care about people, and I care about protecting people from evil. I can't stand evil. I've had evil people plague me my entire life, and I'm sure you folks have too. But I've learned how to handle those people, and all I want to do is make sure that you folks, learn how to handle evil as well as I have learned to handle it. But I can understand how it comes off belittling at times, or in many, if not most cases. And I apologize for that. It is not my intention, or those are not my intentions when I speak that way. All right, what else do we have here before we get right to it? Yeah, lots of great content coming soon. My lady may be doing some panels with myself and Coach J-Rom and his woman, Anna. And that should be pretty interesting. So stay tuned for that. Folks, if you're new here, you're going to want to... subscribe to all of the channels I'm associated with. And what I'm going to do probably later tonight or tomorrow morning or sometime over the next few days, I'm going to update my featured channels on both this channel here, Coach Eli, Elias Melas, and my secondary channel, Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams. And I'm going to feature all the channels of the YouTubers that are moderators here on my channel and are collaborators. So that way you can go down to the featured channel section of either one of my channels within a few days or less and subscribe, bang the bell, and select the notifications to all of these channels. What I've been in progress of doing, along with the great people that have decided to be a part of my network, okay, what we're doing... Oh, there's a cop over there. He's doing the cop swerve. There's something probably stuck in the road, and he's doing a what do they call that? One of those stops. So the CHP Charger, we have the Chargers out here now. The Dodge Chargers are pretty fast, and they're sick-looking CHP mobiles. CHP mobiles. Sorry, the California Highway Patrol. So they're swerving left and right to slow down traffic. Eventually they'll stop traffic. It's called a traffic brake. That's what it is. It's a traffic brake because when they do that, typically there's some debris in the roadway that needs to be removed before a major accident happens. I'm right alongside Highway 101. You can see over there. One of the things that I want to, before I get to it, let's just start the show. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from the SF Bay Trail in beautiful Redwood City, California. This is episode number 279. And the topic of today's show, again, as I mentioned earlier, is why people troll on YouTube and the internet. And male versus female trolling, question mark. One more time, why people troll on YouTube and the internet, male versus female trolling, question mark. And I put question mark because you'll hear why I put question mark in a second, because I'll give you a little hint. The majority of trolls on the internet are men. You very rarely see female trolls. And, I started noticing that a few years back after I'd been doing this YouTube thing years. I started noticing that for probably every 100 YouTube male trolls, there's one female YouTube troll. The ratio's literally 100 to 1. It is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the chat. Remember, this is information that I've gathered from my own personal experience. No one's written a book on this. I mean, maybe some people have written something about it, right? But no one's really dissected this at the level I've dissected it over the years, and am going to dissect and will dissect it for you here today. Sorry, I'm losing my verbiage. I'm a little excited today. I gotta tell you, I'm excited. And I took the day off yesterday to spend with my lady. She ended up spending the night, so I didn't get to do my full walk yesterday. We did walk a little bit, but we didn't walk 4 miles. I think we walked barely 1 mile yesterday. Let me see here. People troll because they are bored, says Anna. You're right. Anna furthermore says they are miserable in life and misery loves company, so they try to make everyone just as miserable as they are. Yeah, they don't want to see anyone succeed because they feel they aren't able to succeed themselves, or they feel they will succeed by pulling you into their misery, right? Or at the very least, these people think it'll make them feel better, right? Hey, Nuts and Nerdy Gaming, how you doing? Amish, maybe time to write that book and be the first. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea, Amish. Anna says, welcome, my lord. A lot of respect for her man. Coach J-Rom, welcome. Okay, let's try again. Sorry, I'm a little late. Sorry, I'm late. I'm here now. Not a big deal. You're not late. Come and go as you wish. Folks, no one is ever late to my streams unless we have a scheduled interview, right? Unless we have a scheduled one-on-one interview. That's the only time I would consider you to be late. Everything else is up in the air, but I respect the respect and humility that you've been putting out there, Coach J-Ram. Let me actually share another thing about you here again today, and I want to say this in the best way possible. It's a positive thing. I was kind of saying a little bit about it last night, but I'll say it again. Earlier today we were discussing some things with the Coach Eli moderator group in our Facebook Messenger, group chat, and I'm not going to specifically state what we were discussing, but I will say that, it was some interesting stuff. And Coach J-Ram came in, and I'm really impressed with how he handled it and how Coach J-Ram was able to get me to see the light regarding this particular subject. We all have our moments, folks, whether, we're good at something or not, Whether we're a coach or not, it doesn't matter. We all have our moments. And that's why it's great to be connected with many people. Because, if you're about to make a mistake that could set you back, and someone can step on in and say, hey, man, this would probably be a better way to handle this. You do you, but here's my reasoning, right? And when it makes sense and someone's able to, clearly get through to you in that way, and when they care and they have your best interest in their head and heart, I take it to heart. I want to thank you again, Coach J-Rom, for your feedback, and also the rest of the people in the group too. But it was primarily, Coach J-Rom came in and he, he was really, really passionate about his statement. I'm not saying that everyone else's statements in the chat behind the scenes aren't powerful, but the reason why, the reason why it hits me a little more when Coach J-Rom says it is because he's been through a lot of the same things I've been through at that level. I'm not saying the rest of you haven't been through things, but Coach J-Rom and I relate to a lot of the things and the level those things were taken to out here on YouTube, over the last several years. So I really value and respect, his thoughts and opinions. And a lot of it is more than an opinion. It's the truth. Let's see. I'm just listening while I'm at work, says Not So Nerdy Gaming. Hit that thumbs up, y'all, says Anna. Thank you, Anna. Hey, Nerdy, says Anna. Hey, says Not So Nerdy Gaming. Coach J-Rom says nothing gross, y'all. Of course. We weren't discussing any gross stuff. No, we weren't. LOL, says Anna. Bro, I was just listing the options and want you to hear them and weigh them. You see, Jerry, I'm going to give you a little more credit than you've given yourself. I'll say this, Rom. I've seen a lot of humility come out of you. I'm not saying that you didn't have humility in the past. I'm sure you've had a lot of humility your entire life, regardless of how you've come off or what you've said, You've said in the past you've done some pretty crazy things, and we all have, including myself, right? And you want to be a better person. I think we've always all been that person that we're trying to be today, right? Same with you. And sometimes we make mistakes. We get caught up in things. As men, we get caught up in things and we feel the need to defend ourselves all the time. And we feel, this is what happens with men. Like I said before, I'll say it again. There are two things that affect a man more than anything: his pocketbook and his woman, right? When it comes to your money and your woman, those are the two things that will get to a man more than anything, right? And people online, these trolls online, they know that. They know what gets to you, right? And they try to take you down by, first of all, trying to get to you. And when they can't get to you, then they will attack your money and they'll attack your woman, right? And if you allow them to do that, that's when they win and it sets you back. If you do what Coach J-Rom says to do, let that shit go, no matter what people have done to you, no matter how much money they've siphoned from you, no matter how much they've hurt your relationships in the past with past people. That's all been said and done. You've got to chalk up your losses, right? And understand that you're probably never going to regain those losses. But you can always refocus that energy to making up for that by building a better business and brand and making more money, doing some great positive things. So I understand you were putting out the options and weighing out the pros and cons. I get that, but I think there was a lot more meaning, at least to me, regarding what you said, Coach J-Rom, and I took it to heart. And I understand. And, you know, the way you explained it, it hit home with me, and boom, I decided against, you know, what I was, you know, thinking of doing next. That's why we have the group behind the scenes. We run things by each other. And we look to see not only how it affects us as individuals, but how it affects the entire group, right? Now, everyone's an individual. And in my group, we're not a cult, and people can come and go as they wish. The only reason why I have the group is because we need a place where we can all easily communicate throughout the days and share information about when somebody goes live or put out a video, because we can't count on YouTube's notification system. Plus, we get so many notifications, you know, sometimes we miss the ones we even get, right? But more so, it's about the brainstorming, right? And it's about talking things out, like we did today, before we make a fatal error, and all the progress we've made recently goes down the toilet and starts heading backwards again, right? And that's what I value and respect about you, Coach J-Rom, and that's what I got out of what you said. So there's a lot more to it than you said, and I think you know that, but you're being humble, and I respect that. I respect that. All right. Let me see if the chat's still working. I'm gonna go off the air for a second, and I'll be right back. In the meantime, please smash the thumbs up and share this out, folks. I will be right back. Adventures with JT. How you doing, brother? Hey, JT. I finally found you on Facebook, and I saw that you sent me a friend request. I also sent you a message and then a voice message, so you can know it, so you know it's me. If you can send me a voice message back on Facebook Messenger, Adventures with JT, moderator and channel member. Thank you again for that, JT. I will connect with you on Facebook tonight and add you to the behind the scenes group. We've got 21 other YouTubers in the group there, bro. Positive YouTubers, good people, bro. Jules is in there now, and you'll be fine with her, bro. Everything's all good. Jules is good. You're good. We're all good. It's all good. Things are happening. Things are popping. Things are happening and popping, and I'm really proud of all of you. But let me know, Adventures with JT. Yeah, it's amazing what I'm seeing lately. I think I'll be going to school probably till I die now. JT, are you hearing what I'm saying? Oh, also, I got your message on Facebook and sent you one back, Coach Eli. Oh, okay, JT, I missed that. Respectfully, professionally, and maturely, says LOL. Well, look at me, life coaching and shit. Coach Jerem, there's no way for them to affect my money, and my woman gives no F's about them. JT says, got this week and one more week of school, so I might not be participating, but I am listening, guys. Okay. Hey, everyone. Hey, Coach Eli. I'm listening and doing schoolwork. I got to get done with this stuff so I can play all weekend. Well, JT, yeah. I'm going to be going out of town with my lady tomorrow. You know, she's had some time off from work. She's had a little bit of a different schedule lately. And we're going to be going out of town tomorrow afternoon. And then coming back, we'll be coming back like in the early to mid-afternoon on Sunday. So I'll be available on Sunday night for, you know, any streams that people want to do, or I might just do one myself on Coach Eli, 2 Uncensored live streams. Oh yeah, by the way, tonight I've decided I'm not going to be doing a second stream from the studio. But if somebody else does go live and runs a StreamYard panel, I'll pop on for a little bit. So this is the opportunity. Who's going to do it? Dion, Sifu Smo, Anna, J-Rom. Well, J-Rom's on the road. Who else? We've got Will, Not So Nerdy Gaming. We've got so many others. I know, JT, you're busy, but if you decide to do a quick panel tonight, I'll pop on, bro. Sunday sounds like a deal. Let's do it. All right, bro. Yeah, Sunday evening. Maybe like 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Yeah, I'll be back by then. And if I'm driving back home from my lady's area after I drop her off, because I'm going to pick her up, I can get on from the Bluetooth of my car through the StreamYard. Even tonight should be okay. Well, JT, if you want to do a panel tonight, JT, that would be fantastic. How about we do a panel tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, JT? I think that would be perfect. Right? How does that sound? 8 p.m. Eastern, you're in Texas, so that'd be 7 Central Time, right? 5 Pacific. Yeah, if you want to do that, JT, we'll promote it right now. And you create the link when you get a chance. When I get home, I'll share it on both my community walls. And everyone else in my group will probably share it too. And let's get a really good turnout, JT. Hey, let Mandy stay for a second. Mandy, how are you doing? Mandy, do you come here in peace? Because I think I remember you're from the other side, another side we used to be a part of. I'm not trying to mention them. It's just that I remember your name. But I'll explain it to you. It's a windscreen. I come in peace. All right. Like J-Rom and Anna, you must remember Mandy. And the fact that Anna hasn't banned her says something. Because I trust Anna. You too, JT. But Anna knows this stuff. Like Anna knows everything. I'm not saying you don't know everything too, Jerem. You know a lot, but you know how women are. They're good at this shit, man. They're good at knowing everything when it comes to drama. No disrespect, Anna. I'm not saying you're a drama queen. You're that intuitive. You pick up on that shit. That community came to my community. Yeah, how long ago was that? And like, I mean, you come in peace, that's great. I respect that. This thing on my face is called a windscreen. This is a headset microphone, a Logitech headset microphone I use for better audio when I'm on mobile and in windy situations like my walks on the SF Bay Trail here, San Francisco Bay Trail. And if I didn't have this thing on, you wouldn't be able to hear me. The wind would cancel out the sound. So this is they call it a dead cat. Basically, there's a foam behind this synthetic cat-like material. And between the two, it acts as a windscreen so the wind doesn't distort the sound. And 2, it acts as a pop filter. So when I do the plosives, the P's, it sounds pretty good. Hopefully that makes sense. A lot of people used to ask that all the time in a trollish way, but I think you're being sincere, so it's all good. I am from community. I just discovered some of their channels. I am friends with Janet, but I'm not here to bother you. I wanted to check out your channel. Well, that's cool. That's totally cool, Mandy. Yeah, I mean, lots of wind here in a plane. Sorry. I heard a plane and lots of wind at the same time, so it was like a double noise. Yeah, I see. I have no problem, connecting with anyone and supporting anyone. I believe you. Do you run a channel, Mandy? Do you do live streams, or tell us a little bit more about what you do? And as far as a lot of these communities, even the one you mentioned, uh, I don't necessarily support any of them. I'm not against any of them. I've withdrawn from many of them because it's not in alignment with the type of content I create. I'm not a drama king. I mean, all aspects of life involve a little bit of drama every now and then, but I'm not a full-time drama entertaining type of channel or entertainment type of channel. I'm here to, coach people and uplift people and help them get ahead personally and professionally. This right time says 90 minutes. Let me go off the air and come right back and see what time it is. All right, we're back. We are back. Hey, JT, that's right. 90 minutes. It's almost 3:30. It's like 3:27 Pacific, 6:27 Eastern. I believe it's 5:27 Central Time, your time. All right. So yeah, 93 minutes from now, I will be done and back home by that time. I'm gonna do a quick turn and burn. It'll take me like another 40 minutes or so to come outside of this part of the trail. And if I have a little more time, I'll go to the other side. If not, I'll just jet to my car and we'll start. Yeah, so we should start earlier because that way more people can make the stream. Like I noticed when you start streams like by 8 p.m. Eastern, the latest, you're going to get a better turnout. 9 p.m. Eastern's kind of pushing it, and 10 is pretty much too late unless you have a night owl crew. But the cool part is when you stream like 11 p.m. Pacific like I did last night, or 12 midnight Pacific, you get the UK crowd. They're 8 hours ahead from me. So it's 7, 8 a.m. in the morning in the UK, and a lot of people are up and, watching YouTube streams and videos as they get ready for work, or if they have the day off, they're just, they're already on YouTube. That's the cool part. Mandy, I'm really sorry about the issues in our community. I pray for a better future, says NCS Queen. Welcome to the show, NCS Queen. Glad to see you here. I've been making commentary about the true crime drama community for a year, mainly about Natasha Cooper LL was the first channel. So Mandy, I'm curious to know, because I am curious to know the real story about Natasha Cooper. And my interest is, to see, are people just, are many YouTube content creators just pretending to be something they're not to make money, or, are people being genuine? Like that's not my, and I'm not trying to be rude because, hey, I deep down inside, I really, really don't care what people do that are outside of my community. But in this case, I'm curious to know if the rumors about her, being a scammer and a spammer, are true. And I'm sure you've been following that story since you said that that's part of your thing. But she does true crime stuff as well. So are you following both her drama and true crime stuff, or just, the true crime stuff? Before her YouTube days. Yes, a lot of people are pretending to be something they're not. I've known her since 2019. Mandy, would you have Eli on your live, or you on Eli's? I wouldn't mind going on Mandy's. That's not a problem. What I'll do is I'll subscribe to her channel when I'm back home on my laptop. I'll go back and find her channel link, and then I'll watch some of her stuff. But what I am curious to know, you said you've known Natasha since 2019. Is she a completely genuine person? And was all of the allegations on her regarding being a scammer, was that all a fake thing that people were amping up just to try to leverage her audience? I'm just kind of curious to know. Because this whole YouTube thing has been one hell of a learning experience even for me. And I'm a very experienced entrepreneur in the real world, and I've had a lot of social media experience too. But coming out here on YouTube 5 years ago on my first channel, I swear there's like, nothing like this. I've never encountered anything like this platform. It's a great platform, but there are a lot of pretty messed up people doing messed up things out here just to make money and stay relevant and get traction and attention. After the Netflix documentary about the Watts case, I've known her since her Facebook group that discussed the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case. I was already looking into the Watts case before her. I'd follow channels like Unmasked and Zav Girl. Natasha came on YouTube. So what's your take? Do you think is Natasha completely genuine when it comes to her? Like I'm more curious about what she's doing on the drama channels, because the true crime channel is a completely separate niche. And do you think, Mandy, that her drama channels are affecting her true crime channel, which is her biggest channel? Because here's the thing. Like, from what I've learned on YouTube, you can only go one way or the other. You either go all drama or all non-drama and choose a specific niche, right? You can't have it both ways. And it seems like Natasha's trying to play both sides of the fence, and that's very hard to do, if not impossible, in my opinion. I knew this woman like the back of my hand. Sandy McAfee, how you doing? I watch for myself and decide people have agendas. Sandy, how are you doing? Yeah, it was great to chat with you a bit the other day. More coming. My lady ended up spending the night yesterday. I ended up being a good gentleman and, had her stay over. And I listened to you other ladies. I'm having fun with it. I wanted her to stay. I've just been a little tired, and I guess I kind of overreacted a little bit. Like when you work as much as I do doing this out here on YouTube, and I've also been helping my lady on some of her personal things that have taken up a lot of time and energy. And I just needed like some time for myself just to recoup and recharge. That's the only reason why I was going to have her go home last night. But at the last minute, I just say, you know what, just spend the night, baby. And then I ended up going live from Coach Eli 2 because I figured out exactly what was bothering her. And I talked about it on Coach Eli 2 uncensored live streams last night in a 2-hour live stream from the studio. So again, check that out if you didn't get a chance to view it live or if you haven't seen it yet. Sandy McAfee, that makes sense. Everyone needs space. Well, it's not even the space, Sandy McAfee. I don't need space from her or anything like that. I just needed rest. Look, I'm really into my woman and she's really into me. And when she's around, it's a big distraction. I'm going to have to get used to that when we eventually move in together down the road. But, it's just hard for me to sit down and rest when she's with me. It's just the kind of guy I am. I always like doing things. I like taking care of my lady, and she likes taking care of me too. Don't get me wrong. But whenever people are around my place, I play host. That's just the way I was raised. I come from a traditional Greek family. I'm first generation Greek American, born here in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. That's cute, says Mandy C. What's cute? Just curious to know about that. More specific, Mandy. I've been talking a mouthful here. Coach J-Rom says, after 4 years of sleeping alone, it is hard to sleep in bed with someone. Are you saying that about yourself? Because I haven't been alone for 4 years. I don't think you were referring to me. I've had other girlfriends. I had another girlfriend, since my ex, Dana. So, I mentioned it before, I'll say it again. I've gone public on it, I'll say it again. The woman I used to call the activity partner was actually a woman I was seeing for a little over a year. And I shared the story on what happened a while back. If I need to share it again at some point, I will. It's a pretty interesting story. Really? I thought you were alone that whole time? Oh no, dude, come on, bro. Yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, you were pretty caught up in some drama during the time. Like this was like last year in 2021. I explained what actually happened about the activity partner, and I was also saying, I mean, come on, guys. You guys all knew. I was trying to protect her. I was trying to protect her in the same ways I'm trying to protect my woman I'm with now, because of what happened in the Dana days, right? But I was saying, come on, guys. I'm going, to Sacramento or out of town with this woman frequently, and we're going hiking all the time, and we're staying in the same room, and we're just sitting there, playing Monopoly or some shit like that. Come on. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I was seeing her for a little over a year, and after that ended, there's a little bit of a gap there, and I was so focused on turning my YouTube channel around in that I finally ended up, it took me a while to find the woman I'm with today. Dusty's Girl, hey everyone, just got home. Welcome to the show, Dusty's Girl. Sandy says, true, you have to be careful. Once they have her identity, they will be relentless. Absolutely. Let's see. Come on, man, says respectfully, maturely, and professionally. She likes that because I got that from Coach Corey Wayne. It's a come on, man moment, right? Come on, man. I'm great, Anna, very happy, says Sandy. Mandy C, thank you for letting me watch. Of course. So, Mandy, let me know. Like, I'm just curious to know the things that happened to Natasha, or do you want to talk behind the scenes? Do you not want to talk publicly about it? The things that were said about Natasha regarding being a spammer and a scammer. And then she, had she had, I guess, her checking account shut down or something like that. Like, what was up with all of that? I mean, can someone shed some truth on that? I'm just curious. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. But I'm just curious if you know the truth. It sounds like you're pretty, let's call it credit worthy. You haven't given me any reason to not believe what you're saying. I'm kind of curious to get your opinion, just for shits and giggles, We can talk privately or publicly. You want to share it here? Do you want me to come on a show with you, or how do you want to do it? Ball's in your court. It's all good. You should ask my lady. My girlfriend is respectfully, maturely, and professionally, and she'll let you know I don't chase women. I put it out there and let them come to me. Even YouTube friendly women that are just friends that want to collaborate. I'm not a pushy kind of guy. I throw it out there. I'm open and available, and I'd be happy to come on a panel with you if you want to discuss it there. If you want to do it on your channel, no problem. If you want to do an interview, no problem. Whatever you want to do, I'm open. I love connecting with people, and you know, I love helping people build their brand and getting their message out there. We can do a show, then let's do it. Email me, Mandy, at Coach Eli at coacheli@eliasmelas.com. The email's below in the description. I have a real business email, Mandy. Even though all these people, you know, from these drama groups, they call me phony and all that, right? I've got a real website and a real email. It's not even a Gmail. It's Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Okay, I'll send you an email. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Hey, Dusty says, respectfully, maturely, and professionally, my lady, I'm not interested in Natasha bashing. I'm not interested in Natasha bashing either. Dusty's girl. I'm not interested in bashing anyone. I'm not interested in any of that. What I am interested in is hearing the truth of what's going on and having discussions. You see, the thing is, it's one thing to bash someone, it's another thing to discuss situations and to try to help people work through those situations or better understand those situations. I'm not the kind of person that wants to bash anyone, but I'm curious to know what's going on. You see, when you're on YouTube, it's a shared platform, and you know, anyone that knows about you or you know of, you know, they can affect you. So you want to know your people. It's a discussion, not a bashing session. Yeah, I think we'll get along just fine, Mandy. I think we are on the same page in how we handle these conversations. Look, if you're gonna have a panel and attack other people, or let's say I was to go on a panel and Mandy were to attack me or I were to attack her, that'd be a shit show. The great shows are ones where you can have a discussion with two or more people that can carry a mature and professional conversation that's enlightening, maybe a little entertaining, and you know, maybe some good points are put out there that will get people to realize more of what truly has happened to certain people that we may be talking about, or certain stories we're sharing, right? Did she really take pictures of her daughter's diary and pass them around? Here's the thing, Sandy. These drama shit show channels, what they do is they either do that stuff or pretend to do that stuff because it gets people to tune in. You know, the cringier things you do, the more out of the ordinary things you do, the more attention you're going to get from the people that support your drama channels. Do I think she did a lot of these things? Yes, but do I think she did them intentionally to harm you know, her daughter or other people? No, she did it for traction. That's my opinion. All these drama people, everything they do is just for traction. Using a child for drama is the lowest of low. I agree. If that actually happened, I agree. And maybe because it involved a minor and she's getting donations based on content she's putting out on the minor, maybe that's why, you know, she had her shit shut down, in my opinion. You never know. We never found out exactly what the reason was. I'm just curious to know for shits and giggles, you know. We don't know what her intentions really were. Well, that's interesting, Mandy. Well, you know, she's been good at building up drama networks. The problem is now she's on YouTube's shit list. Got removed from the YouTube partner program on 2 different channels. Tried to create some more. Every time she creates another one, they shut it down within a day. I think YouTube has blacklisted her. She's back up on what? She's back up on what? On those channels that were shut down? What? The original Recline with Natasha is back? Are you kidding me? She got her channel back? Wow. I'll have to look into that. Is that what you're saying, Mandy? Holy shit, man. If that's what happened, I don't know how in the hell the YouTube gods restored a drama channel that is going to always push the community guidelines and monetization policies and the partner program. I don't know how she would have got that back. What did she have to do? I think she has an attorney. And if you have an attorney and you just send a threatening letter from your attorney to YouTube, they may give you another chance. Who knows? She got mass reported, that's how. Well, yeah. But see, here's the thing, Dusty's girl. It doesn't matter whether you're mass flagged or not. Even if you're mass flagged, YouTube still has to go and check out the video that was mass flagged to ensure if it violated the terms of service, right? You see, violating the terms of service is simply violating the terms of service. And YouTube says it technically only takes one flag to take a video down if it violates the terms of service, community guidelines, monetization policies, etc., right? So this is the thing. People have mass flagged me, but I never go down. I don't violate the damn guidelines, right? The point of the matter is, it is the responsibility of the content creator on whether they're gonna, follow the guidelines, ride the guidelines, or completely, discard or disregard the guidelines, So that's why for me, like, mass flagging is a joke. Yeah, if someone's actually violating the terms of service, if you do mass flag them, that will probably get them to look at the video quicker and take it down, but it still has to be something that violates the terms of service, regardless of how often it was flagged. You know what I mean? It's a channel. If a channel stays down longer than a week after termination, it means YouTube spotted something. Okay. So is there a Recline with Natasha channel back? No more than all these other drama channels out here. No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Dusty's girl. You're right. I agree with you. It was put back up within a few days after a couple appeals. Back when I was friends with her, my channel was terminated 3 times. Jesus Christ. And I've never ever even had a community guidelines strike. Or any copyright claims or anything. I guess I'm too much of a goody-goody, Mandy. And Dusty's girl. I just know what I can and can't push. And I don't feel the need to ride lines or cross lines in order to be relevant. I'm just myself. That's the problem with people nowadays. That's, getting back to the topic, why people troll on YouTube and the internet, right? And who's trolling more, men or women? It's more so the men, but there are some women trolls. But like I said earlier, for every 100 male trolls, there's 1 female troll. And then the reason why, I was going to mention earlier, the reason why I feel that ratio is that way, because let's look at how us kids behave when we're younger and in grammar school. Most bullies in grammar schools are men, are boys, right? You hardly ever see female bullies. Now, I know in this modern world that may have changed a little bit, but still to this day, most of the issues that are caused by bullying, even in schools, is done by boys. Again, I'm not saying that every now and then there isn't a girl that bullies, because I was bullied by a female in grammar school. But it's rare. It's much more rare than the other way, because most women are raised right to be nice, good, wholesome women. And being a bully is not is nothing has nothing to do with feminine energy. It's being a bully is more masculine energy, but quite frankly, you know, it's more of a way a man would behave, and I would say it would end up being like more immature, insecure, feminized behavior. I don't know if that makes sense there. It would be rare for you being a man compared to another female. What do you mean by that, Mandy? It would be rare for me being a man compared to another female. That's goody. Like, continue being a goody. LOL. Well, I mean, Mandy, I'm not. I'm far from perfect. I'm not that much of a goody. But you know, when it comes to the law, I follow the law as best as possible. I mean, there are some gray areas. I just know what gets channels shut down and what doesn't. And you know, every now and then I'll push it a little bit, but I never push it to the point of where, you know, my channel gets blacklisted and then, you know, I get removed from the partner program or I get my channel shut down. I have a lot of emotional self-control. Sometimes I've lost my emotional self-control. I'm sure if you've seen some of my past videos with some of those groups you used to be a part of, yeah, I lost my shit every now and then, but I was still learning the ropes out here. But even back then, I never got a community guideline strike or anything like that. I think the people that get shut down on YouTube or are dealing with monetization issues, community guidelines, and all that stuff, I think those people have a lack of emotional self-control. And having a lack of emotional self-control is what always gets all of us in trouble. Even out here on YouTube. We have about 13 thumbs up, 17 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Please smash the thumbs up. Whether you're here live or on the replay, please also share this out on your community tabs. If you have one, if you have a channel with over 500 subscribers, a week later you get a community tab now. So if you have one of those, share it out. Share it out on social media. Also, if you're here and just watching and not chatting, subscribe, bang the bell, select the notification so you don't miss anything. If you're chatting, you're automatically subscribed. It is a requirement here on this channel to be subscribed, to be able to chat. Once you subscribe and you bang the bell and select the notifications, you'll be able to chat immediately. There's no waiting period anymore like I used to have months ago. And all I ask is that you respect my rules. We can talk about anything and everything, but as long as we do it in a respectful, mature and professional way. Sure, we can have fun at times too, but I just don't want any attacking. I don't want any crazy drama. There's always going to be drama involved in life. I just don't want any crazy, constant, fake instigated trolling type of drama. If you're trolling here, you're out. Let's just put it that way. If you're trolling, you're out. Anything else, for the most part, is pretty much okay. It's just a beautiful day, I gotta tell you. Just taking a moment here. I'm trying to hurry on back because JT is going to be going live on his Adventures with JT channel at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'll be joining him on the panel. Who else is going to be joining myself and JT on the panel tonight? Who else? We're going to be on for probably, what, a couple of hours, JT? It would be, okay, sorry. Mandy says true. Okay, I'm not sure what you were saying that to, but let me see here. Folks, I'm gonna go off the air for just a second here, and I will be right back. Do not go anywhere. I'm gonna reset. All right, we should be back. JT says yes. Yeah, sounds great. It's a few minutes before 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. before 7 p.m. Eastern. Again, we're going to be going live on the Adventures with JT channel tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And JT, what are you in the mood to discuss tonight? You want to discuss some more relationship dynamics? And maybe we can get Coach J-Rom and Anna to pop on for a little bit, or some other people. Let me know, what do you have in mind specifically? You want to tackle a certain aspect of relationships? Or do you want to make it an open panel, or how do you want to do that, man? What do you think? And if that stream's already created, then I will share it out right when I get home. I'm trying to blitz through the last part of this trail here. Sure, that sounds good. We can come up with something. If not, I title it Man Stuff. You know what would be a cool title? Mansplaining. Mansplaining, JT. You know what? That's probably a great topic to talk about, JT. We can talk about, how effective is mansplaining when it comes to dealing with women, or something like that. LOL, man stuff, says my woman, respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Thanks for sharing, JT. There's the link, folks. Please subscribe to the Adventures with JT channel. We are eschewing for a pretty huge turnout on the Adventures with JT channel tonight. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty damn good show. And, I'm going to make people aware behind the scenes. JT, I'm going to add you to the Coach Eli private Facebook group when I get home. And, at that point, you're going to have access to a bunch of good people that, pretty much would be able to pop on a panel most of the time you would go live. There will always be at least a few people available with the amount of people we have in there. And that's why, I love building groups, because not everyone can always be there, but some people will be available pretty much at any given time. Anyone in the group is going to do something. Whew. Yeah, beautiful. Let me take a time out for a second here and try to catch this plane. Is it going to turn? Yeah, it's going to turn right here. Right above me, it's going to turn. Let's see if I can keep up with it. We can give advice like when you drink a large pint like Johnny Depp does, be a man. Michael Portnoy has been here for a while. Did you ban him by mistake? Will, why did you ban Michael Portnoy? What did he say? Or was that a soccer account of him? What did Michael Portnoy say that got him banned? Or, Will, did you hit the wrong button by mistake? Michael's been here for a while. Where is Michael Portnoy? I don't even see him. Can somebody look to see what Michael Portnoy... moderators, I cannot see this. I saw that Not So Nerdy Gaming will. Yeah, JT, can you show me? Can you let me know, what did Michael Portnoy say in his last message that got him banned? I think Will hit a button by mistake, or maybe it was in his pocket. My lady did it. Can you folks let me know what he said? He got hateful with Mandy. I sent you the screenshot. I will be right back. I will be right back. Yeah, I saw the message. Thank you for the screenshot. Thank you for the screenshot, and thank you for the additional information, Coach J-Rom. Coach J-Rom, you sent me some other information behind the scenes regarding another video. Can you also send me the channel link to that that channel? I would appreciate it. And was that current? Let me know, Coach J-Rom. Yeah, as far as what Michael Portnoy said to Mandy C, I'm not going to hold that against him. I mean, he's stating his opinion, and he's not really trying to. He wasn't really trying to attack Mandy C. He was saying that she was talking out of her ass. He said sorry about that. He was being respectful about it, but he's a supporter of Natasha. And, you know, it's just like when people support me and you know, trolls and haters come at me. This is no, it's no different, right? And see, here in my neck of the woods, you know, I like to get down on the bottom of things. No, if he would have flat out just started calling her the B word or the C word and going off, then I would have personally banned him myself. But I think that's just, you know, that's very mild, a very mild way. I don't even think Mandy felt attacked. And if you feel that that's an attack, anyone, then I'll tell you, YouTube's going to swallow you whole, because you got to have very thick skin. But I understand, Will, why you banned it. Let's just be a little bit lighter and looser with the ban hammer, unless people are really, really out of line. No, no big deal. Yes, currently. I don't think so, J-Rom. You may want to check that, because when I was offline for a second, it wasn't current. So I don't know. Let me know. It's all good. Not a big deal. But thank you, Coach J-Rom. Mandy is currently at another stream. Which other stream is she currently at, Anna? Is it one that you do not want to put publicly here? Anna, if she's somewhere else, where I think she may be, then let us know, and then we can handle that in the way we need to handle it. Because I know where she came from originally. I would not be surprised. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I thought you meant elsewhere. Okay. No, that's cool. No, she's a big supporter of Janet. She mentioned that. She's been really cool. No problem. No problem. I think Mandy just kind of wants to get to the bottom of things, enjoys the true crime stuff, and maybe just trying to figure out if certain people are being honest or not. I'm sorry, Eli and crew. I'm just very emotionally invested. Michael, I understand that. I can respect the fact that you're coming out and sharing that, bro, because most guys won't even come out and say they're emotionally invested in anything, even their own woman. Some guys are so, you know, emotionally closed off, or they fear that it's going to make them appear like they're less of a man if they say they're emotionally invested. And the truth of the matter is, men that aren't able to emotionally invest in anything, especially a woman that they want to be with, they're the sissies, in my opinion. They're the men that aren't real men. Nothing wrong with investing emotionally in something. And I know that about you, Michael. And that's why immediately when you got banned, I was like, why did he get banned? I'm like, okay. And then you can't see the deleted messages here on mobile. All it says is that they were hidden and who hid them, right? YouTube needs to change that. I need more tools. I guess they just want me to run the show and let the mods do everything, right? But sometimes the mods don't always get it right, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, that'll at least give the channel owner a chance to correct it, right? Let's see. Natasha helped me through a very difficult, dark time for me. You mind sharing a little bit about how she helped you? Was it monetarily? Was it emotional support? How was it, bro? Did you go on any panels with her? Or, yeah, let me know. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally. I can see them on Android. I don't know what you're talking about, babe. You can see them on Android. I don't know what you mean by that. Let me see here. My bad. I hit the wrong button. No, we'll hit the wrong button. I figured it was that. Sorry about that. He may not have meant it the way it came out. Up to you guys. I'm dancing back and forth between school and this. No worries. Michael says, Mandy C, you have so much history and baggage. I mean, no disrespect. Don't talk about stuff that you know nothing about. If I was you, I would not talk about Natasha. I'm sick and tired of all the bashing. Well, Michael, let me do, you know what? I'm going to get invested in this now. You know why? Because I like helping people, right? I'm going to get down to the bottom of the Natasha story. I'm going to find out the truth. I'm very, very, very intuitive. I have great instinct and great intuition for a guy. So respectfully, maturely, and professionally is Mrs. Yes, that's my lady, bro. Yeah, and she's actually in the Facebook private group chat. I'll add you when I get home under D Love. It's not her real name, obviously, but D Love is her. She's also been. I've also shared with her, that she's probably gonna, have people try to find her on her fake Facebook account and try to get her to say things that will, dox her. And she's aware of that. She's a very smart woman. My woman also knows about phishing scams. People are going to probably try phishing scams. She's very well aware of that. Like anything that seems odd, she forwards it to me immediately. She knows what's going on, but she'll also forward it to me because she wants me to see what's going on and what these people are doing. So I suggest that people just leave her alone because you're not going to get anywhere, right? You're not. You're really not. It's all good. Oh, okay. I'm going to shorten that up to Mrs. Eli, LOL. Well, bro, I'm not like other YouTubers that copycat my shit exactly to try to get a reaction from me, which they're not, right? You know how many people have copycatted my shit, JT? Many of them, right? And you know how I look at that? I look at it as a term of endearment, right? Don't do it, JT. We call her RMP, JT. She deleted messages. I can see them on Android. So wait a minute. Are you telling me that Mandy C deleted all those messages? If she deleted all those messages, can you folks that's funny. God, some people have absolutely no life and nothing better to do. Wow, man. Can you guys screenshot those deleted messages by Mandy C? Can somebody screenshot them, please? Why in the world would she come here, chat, and then delete her own messages? Why would anyone do that? Do you not want to leave a record of the time you invested here? You see, now that makes me leery about collaborating with her. Why would you come in my chat and delete your own messages? Mods, none of you timed her out or anything. Does it say that Mandy C deleted her own messages? Is that what it says? I am on the floor laughing right now. Her messages aren't deleted on my end. Well, why would my lady say her messages are deleted if they aren't deleted on Anna's end? Are you sure you're not talking about Michael Portnoy's messages that all got deleted when he was accidentally banned? Babe, are you talking about the right person? How is everything doing, Eli? Mr. Pumpkinhead TV. Can somebody check out Mr. Pumpkinhead TV? How'd you find out about the channel? Oh, you folks know Mr. Pumpkinhead? That's an interesting channel name there. It's all good. Again, folks, if you're just tuning in tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on the Adventures with JT channel. Him and I and anyone else, we're going to share the StreamYard link at least behind the scenes in my group, and I'm going to add JT to that group on our Facebook private group chat for the moderators when I get home before he goes live. But we're going to be discussing, I guess, like mansplaining and more male issues and good stuff like that. There's always so much to talk about. So much to talk about. And, here's the thing, JT. Our audience has tremendously expanded since that point, so we're going to have some more people there tonight. It's going to be a very interesting show, right, J-Rom? Happening at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, right, Coach J-Rom? I'm so happy that JT came around and felt like streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. That's right, you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. You know why? Because there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. If I'm up, I'm lifting hard and might be tired after. That's all good. I have a feeling you're going to be there, J-Rom. I have a feeling you're going to be there, Coach J-Rom, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Coach J-Rom, there's a very special occasion happening at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on the Adventures with JT channel tonight. It would be a blessing and an honor, sir, if you can make it. I feel like singing some Bon Jovi, like your love is like bad medicine. Bad medicine is what I need. That's right. I'll be there, JT. I'll weigh in on it. Man shit, LOL. I just have a lot of respect for you, Coach. Why is that, Michael Portnoy? I'm beginning to really, I never had a problem with you. At one point I thought you weren't who you said you are, and I guess you are. At one point I thought you were Mike American Dream, but you're not. I appreciate it, man. But what is it? What is it that you respect? And I'm not looking for a pat on the back. I'm just curious to know, bro, because I want to know what works for people. I want to know what people like and what people don't like. I want to give you folks more of what you like. I'm not saying I'm going to change the way I am, but I can focus more on stuff that will benefit you folks. You know what I mean? Let's go do the other side real quick. Let me check out what time. Can somebody tell me in the chat actually what time it is? Is it like 10 minutes or 15 minutes past the hour or so? It's a little windy here. Because I'm like you. I'm good in reading people. You speak from the heart. Thank you, brother. Last time I heard that talk, I almost got roped into a timeshare. Really, babe? I don't know what you're... Babe, what are you saying? Can you be more specific? You see, folks, when I get a lot of questions at once, you can't respond to what I'm currently saying, because by the time I get to the chat, I'm not sure what you were actually asking or responding to. When you said, really, babe, what did you mean by that? 7:20 here says Dusty's girl. All right, so it's 4:20. I better get a roll on it. Got to get to the other side real quick here. And then be off this trail by 4:30, 4:35. And then I got to jet home and get ready for the show. Happening at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. A very special occasion happening tonight on the Adventures with JT channel. That's right. I'm back on Central. Oh, okay. So it's 9:20 your time. I'm sorry. No, sorry. 8:20 your time. 8:20. No, shit. I'm screwing up. 6:20. If it's 7:20 Eastern, right? It's 6:20 Central. 5:20 Mountain and 4:20 Pacific. To all you 420 fans out there, I'm not a 420 fan, but hey, if you like 420, it's your choice. That's right, we have to weigh the man shit. No, it's 6:20. Exactly, Michael says Dusty's girl. It's not about the money for you. My babe says Bon Jovi, right? I know you're a big Bon Jovi fan too, babe. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Let me see here real quick. Yeah, you know, it's never been about the money for me. Now, again, we need money to survive, and I am a business. I need to make money. But I don't do this just for the money. I do this because I really love what I do. I love doing this. You know, I love these walks. This is my favorite thing to do. I think this is what people like the most about my channel are these laid back, you know, walks. They're out in the open. I'm moving, right? I'm not overly dressed. I'm not like dolled up, and I'm not saying they're not professional, but they're not overly professional like the ones from the studio, right? And those are, you know, I like those too. But I think people like the laid back feel of these walks. And these walks are a little more less structured and on the fly and off the cuff than the in-studio streams. They're a bit more professional. I'm not saying, again, these aren't professional, but you get what I'm saying. These are a little bit more raw and on the fly. I think that's what people like. You let me know what you think in the chat. Anna, what time is it where you live? It is true, says Anna. My man shit weighs 10 pounds. JT says, that's right, we have to weigh the man. Oh, okay. I already read that. 10 pounds. Wow, that's a lot. That's a load of shit there, J-Rom. Oh, we used to call that a shitload, right? Man. All those terms stem back to my younger days. These millennials have changed our verbiage nowadays to just acronyms, right? Like, instead of them saying for fuck's sake, they just say FFS, right? FFS. I mean, how manly does it just sound, or how manly does it sound to say FFS, right? Or POS, right? That's another one, right? This feels great to get back out on the trail. I mean, I've been spending a lot of time with my lady lately, and some of these times I haven't been able to get on my walks, and if I even miss one day of my walk, I miss it. I love walking. This is the stuff that energizes me and replenishes my soul and kicks in those endorphins, the feel-good hormone, So, babe, we're going to have to do a longer walk tomorrow. No doubt about that. And I have a lot to prepare tonight for our little getaway. I got some people that are behind me, so I'm probably not going to go to the observation deck. But folks, get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. I'm going to be going off the air in probably about 10 to 12 minutes, and then it's going to be a turn and burn to get home, change out of this clothing, and then share out the JT stream and get on it. Yeah, tonight, I just have a feeling tonight. Something epic is going to happen on the Adventures with JT channel. You're not going to want to miss it. That's going to be the best stream to watch tonight. Happening once again at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Come one, come all. Yeah, and I'll tell you, folks, like I said, something interesting may be revealed on that stream tonight. But you're going to have to tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific to find out. And you're going to have to keep it locked in to the Adventures with JT channel at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, if I haven't already emphasized that enough. Let me reset the chat. I'll be right back, folks. I'll be glad to help. I want to rebuild and rekindle the love I have for my woman. Your woman or women? If I can't catch your live stream, I catch the replay. It helps with my ongoing symptoms of PTSD. Pumpkinhead says, Mr. Pumpkinhead TV, I'm planning on getting another workout program going. Cool. All right. See, when you said a woman will move mountains for you, then you know you have the one. I took my woman for granted, and when I was in the military and when I came back home. Here's the thing. I may have missed some other messages, folks. I'm sorry about that. I'll get to your questions the next time. I think what we also need to do over here in the neck of the woods and maybe throughout many of the various channels I'm connected with, like J-ROMs and JTs, etc. We need to really start helping our veterans better. The truth of the matter is you're being placed in the position. If you're shipped out on active duty and you're away from your wife or your girlfriend for a long period of time, like even a week is too long for women. For my woman, 2 days is too long. Like, my woman can't go 2 days without me. Like, no disrespect, I love her, right? I'm like, wow. So imagine, as a woman dating a man or being married to a man that's in the military and away on active duty for a year. She said, shut up. Well, she's projecting right now, so that means I'm right. Baby, listen, if you're going to go toe-to-toe with me live on the air, you better know what you're up against, right? You know I love you, baby, but baby, remember who you're coming at. It's all good. Lots of love. Lots of love. So some of these guys that are on active duty for a year, right? For a year. How can you expect your woman to be happy or not cheat on you, right? While you're gone. Like, I think any normal human being would consider cheating if their partner was away for a year. Like, there has to be something done in these situations. If men go away on active duty, there has to be something done where maybe they're rotated in and out, right? Maybe 2 weeks at a time or something, right? But even that is long enough to destroy a relationship. Now, most women can deal with something like that every now and then, a week or two away from their man, but a year or a month or 2 or 3 months at a time, yeah, I get it. I don't care how long J-Rom is gone. I would never cheat or leave him. Well, Anna, I mean, you're a rare exception. You're a rare breed, and it's not a bad thing. And I'm not saying that it's bad or good either way. What I'm saying is that most women that are living with a man or married to a man want that man to come home every night and be with them. Because that's how things were back in the days of traditionalism for the most part. And nowadays, businesses are shipping out, their executives and stuff to other countries and stuff for weeks and months at a time. My brother's marriage ended because his wife cheated on him while she was on a business trip in New York. I've talked about this. I've talked about it many, many years ago. I talked about this. And she was a good woman, but the bottom line is that she was away for a while. And, my brother at that point, I don't think was really ready for marriage, to be fair. But yeah, look what happens when you're away even for 2 weeks. Tough. But it was tough, but for my survival, I couldn't worry about that. I didn't want to get myself killed, LOL. Well, it's not a laughing matter, but I'm glad you're laughing at it and making light of it, Michael, because it wasn't and probably still isn't an easy situation to deal with. Got some utility work happening over here. There's some drilling happening. I don't know. Maybe it burst or something. Oh, it's the city of Redwood City. What is the city doing here? A little bit of maintenance. I mean, they are drilling, so I don't know. Maybe a pipe burst or something, or... Now, if I go over there, I bet you all those workers are men. I'm going to let you know if there's a woman there. No disrespect to ladies. If a lady's working this job, it's all good. I see 3 men there. It's 3 men. Now, if my woman wants to work the jackhammer and, replace sewage pipes and shit like that, I'm sure, I could pick her up and bring her here. You know what? You never see... Somebody's coming up here. Let me just wait for them to come up. You know what you don't see a lot anymore of in this day and age of modern day feminism is the men working signs. You never see the men working signs. I don't know if you can hear me. That's pretty damn loud. That's what vibrators are for. Sorry, babe. Okay. Well, that's great. Just waiting to see where those people go. Women that cheat on their military husband should be hung for treason. I don't condone cheating, but also if you're going to be away from your partner for a year, that's pretty rough for anybody. If that woman truly loves her man, she will wait and be patient and be thankful for the time she gets. All I'll say is this. I agree with what you folks are saying. The truth of the matter is that it's easier said than done. And in that situation, it would test every one of us, right? Let's be real about it. I'm going to be real about this with you, right? But here's the thing. Number one, I would never put myself or my lady in a situation where I had to be away from her longer than a day or two at the most. Now, my lady and I, sometimes we'll go 5 days without seeing each other. Sometimes it's been a week, but we talk every night. And the only reason is because we live an hour and 15 minutes or so, or a little over an hour away from each other. So, there you go. All right, folks, get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. It's going to be going off the air in about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes or so. Remember, coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on the Adventures with JT channel. We're going to be doing a live stream panel. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have a big turnout, and we're even going to have Anna Ram join us. Myself, JT, more than likely J-Rom, and more than likely some other people. We're gonna have a big fiesta, a big party happening tonight on the Adventures with JT channel. And tonight, the best party on YouTube is going to be on the Adventures with JT channel, right? The best party tonight will be on the Adventures with JT channel at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Folks, I'll be right back. I'm gonna reset the chat one more time, and then I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone and shut down the stream. LMAO, I'm a Ram and he's a Rom. Not Ram, Rom. I keep screwing that up, whatever. All right. Bro, you gotta let go of that hurt. Most women don't cheat. Just some bad ones do. I don't get it either. Both Josh and I have corrected him. It's all good. It's all good. We all are entitled to our opinions. All right, folks, I got to get on out of here. I'll see you in a little bit at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 20 minutes away on the Adventures JT channel. See you all there. JT, I may be a few minutes late, bro. I got to, unpack my stuff and, drive home. But I'll be on there ASAP, man. See you all soon. Take care, and as always, be good to each other.